the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropping for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They go play action with Mahomes. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Hey, 57, 57. Easy. That's a lot, Eddie. Hero 15. Easy.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, Eddie. 15. Hero 15. Hey, rip list. 15. Come back. 15, yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Yellow. Oh, 15, yellow. 15. Yellow. Attack. Hey, 57.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job. Pittsburgh there separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down. And
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the He'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he will score! Jordan Mason, touchdown Minnesota. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, KC.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. But fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Yellow, yellow. Fire! Yellow.
On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Mason. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Trent McDuffie up in his corner spot there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. And it's
3rd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Here's Ryan Rico now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Pacheco. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
Mahomes back. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
Mahomes pass. Complete to number 10, Isaiah Pacheco. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, 3 to go.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that,
Harrison Butker
leads to 6.
For the point after.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
On the ground is Mason. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that'll set up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. They take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebackers, Derek Farr.
By the Vikings. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's got it at the 7, and he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Mason. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. Over the top. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chiefs 7. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
He has it complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 15 on that game. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
First down.
I don't listen. I don't listen. Hey, slow down. 50, yellow. Spice high.
Play action here. Mahomes, he's going to look for the home run ball. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
15. Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is popped down the field. It's worthy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yellow. Spice high.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. home. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one taken in by Hyatt. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
60-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Open man, left side, and he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Let's go.
A run. And here's Mason. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here we go. Lightning 18. Buffalo 18.
Atwell sent in motion here. McCarthy to the air on second down. He's got it at the 3. Vikings are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
Minnesota.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll put Addison in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jordan Mason, touchdown Minnesota. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 21-7 lead. We get a stoppage. There's an injured player. It is T.J. Hawkinson who was shaken up on that last play. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He'll return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
Yellow! There's a wall, everybody! Hey, yellow, hey, go. Isaac!
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Yellow!
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Derek Barnes. Turn and hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Gordon Mason, touchdown Vikings. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Yellow!
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. On the move past the 40. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Next to score, Vikings 28, Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 38 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's McCarthy. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. That's a second charge for timeout for Minnesota, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and long. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Yellow! Arco blue, attack, attack! Fight on these two, fight on these two! Yellow, yellow!
On first down, it's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Wait! Hey, 43, let's go up! Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up third down.
And they got the
6
look they were
yards to
hoping
go.
for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, color. Yellow, yellow. There's a lot. Come back.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Again, working deep downfield. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Will Weichert to kick off for
Very
the Vikings.
one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Fire down these two. Hey, to the ball, lady. Come back. Hero 15. Yellow. 15. Attack.
First down throw. Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 24
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, color. Attack.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Yellow.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
12 more yards.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 16-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. The throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes back. He has Hyatt complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
9 yards from the end zone for 2nd down and goal.
Easy. 180. 15.
Throwing is Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Color.
Third and goal. Mahomes. That is caught at the 3.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Yellow.
This caught, and he'll take it on in. Noah Gray, touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to cut the deficit to 10.
31. Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. He gets free. Inside the 40. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 62 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Nike's.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
A 28-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one, the kickoff return fumble. Covered and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
He'll get about 2. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
Leo Chenal, a 3-yard pickup, brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 18, track him, 60.
Now McCarthy. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They gain 18 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Let's go now. 79.
They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Third down and 3.
Third down.
Tag. Cougar 19.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
I don't need to. I'll go away. Return.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
15.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. All right, Eddie. Hey, Riplet, Riplet. Yellow. Yellow. Right side.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Flushed to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time. This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long. But in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Back to the work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one into the hands of Atwell. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
24 yards.
A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Minnesota.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings first down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. Second down and 8. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. A gain there of 13 yards.
Let's go.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, good night from Kansas City.